In today's lesson, you'll add subtraction, multiplication, and division options to your calculator. You'll also get more practice with exception handling, as a calculation could throw another type of exception. Hi, I'm Annette Gotland. I'm the author of the Do-It-Yourself Java Games books. I teach Java programming through creating games. Welcome to the video version of my books. We're currently in the Text Games video series, TG, the first of 4 types of games series. The focus of this series is to cover the fundamentals of Java programming. No previous programming experience is required. You'll learn how, when, and why Java programs are written the way they are. This series has 16 projects. We're currently working on the 8th project, TG8 Calculator. In this project, we'll create a simple calculator like this. This is lesson TG8.5, where you'll learn how to subtract, multiply, and divide integers. You can add, subtract, multiply, and divide numbers in Java. In this lesson, you'll add code to calculator to let the user choose which operation to perform. Let's start with the easiest operation, subtraction. Exercise 1. Perform subtraction instead of addition. Pause the video if you need more time in any of these exercises. If you want to see how I would complete any of the listings, please refer to the completed listings at the end of this video. What do you think you should change to subtract B from A? Run it. Try numbers 5 and 2. What happened? Did it print 5 minus 2 equals 3? It should have. Next, let's try multiplication. Java uses the asterisk for multiplication. Exercise 2. Perform multiplication. What would you change to multiply A and B? Run it. Try numbers 5 and 2. What happened? Did it print 5 times 2 equals 10? It should have. Next, let's try division. Java uses the / for division. Exercise 3. Perform division. What would you change to divide A by B? Run it. Try numbers 5 and 2. What happened? Did it print 5 divided by 2 equals 2.5? It should not have. It should have printed 5 divided by 2 equals 2. The numbers in this program are all integers, so answers are integers. 5.2 isn't an integer, so 5 divided by 2 gives only the whole number part of the result. Any decimal portion is removed. The next lesson shows how to use decimal numbers in Java, so 5 divided by 2 would be 2.5. For this lesson, ignore this issue as we continue to work with integers. Next, let's allow the user to choose the operation. Exercise 4. Let the user choose the operation. In the constructor between creating A and B, create a new string named operation, initialized by prompting the user to enter a plus, dash, asterisk, or /. Then change the initial value of C to 0. Next, replace the print statement that printed the equation with a switch block based on the value of operation. In the switch block, add a case for the plus and dash values of operation to do the appropriate calculation and print the corresponding equation. Then add cases for the asterisk and / values of operation to do the appropriate calculation and print the corresponding equation. Then, if the user enters anything else, default to telling them that an invalid operation was entered. Run it. What happened? You should be prompted for the operation after entering the first number. Whatever calculation you chose should be correctly calculated. If you enter an invalid operation, it will ask for the second number before it tells you you entered an invalid operation. The calculation seems to be working well enough, but there's still another exception you should try to handle. Exercise 5. Divide by 0. Run the program again, but this time try to divide a number by 0. What happened? The program stopped running. You should have gotten an arithmetic exception for divide by 0 in the console pane. So let's update the program to catch the exception. In the constructor, add a try-catch block around all the code to be skipped if the exception is thrown. Hint, It shouldn't divide the numbers, nor should it print the equation. Then print an error message if it catches an arithmetic exception. Hint: print the error message in the catch block right after the try block. Run it and try to divide a number by 0. What happened? It should have printed a message telling you that division by 0 is not allowed and should ask you if you want to do another calculation. Key points and more. Mathematical operators. Use a plus sign to add numbers, a hyphen to subtract numbers, an asterisk to multiply numbers, and a / to divide numbers. Be aware that adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers returns only the whole integer portion of the results, not the decimal portion. Decimal numbers will be covered in the next lesson. Division by 0 isn't allowed and will throw an exception. If division by 0 might happen and you don't want it to end the program, add code to catch an arithmetic exception. Here are the completed listings for the exercises in this video. This is the end of the 5th lesson in the calculator project. You should now be fairly comfortable doing calculations with integer numbers. However, sometimes you may want to use numbers more precise than integers. In the next lesson, we'll change the calculator to use doubles instead of integers for more precise decimal values.